भाइयों और बहनों नमस्कार. It's been a pleasure for me to be interacting with you from time to time, and today we've taken the step of coming and shooting this brief video in the Great Humayun tomb. The topic today I've chosen is that anyone, if he or she were to do certain things, can do wonders in his life. And in fact, there's a beautiful Hindi thought that I have in mind right now is कुछ पाने के लिए very often people say कुछ खोना पड़ता है, but I would strongly feel that अगर कुछ पाना है तो आपको मुझे कुछ करना होगा. And I'd like to share the story of Captain C.P. Krishnan Nair, the man who founded Leela Hotels. Leela Hotels in India is known for luxury, and I had the opportunity of staying in Leela a few years back in Chennai. And during my 2-day stay in Leela, I was so inspired by the kind of attention the guests were given by the Leela staff that I felt like a king myself. And then when I did some background check, I became aware that it was founded by Captain C.P. Krishnan Nair when he was 65 years old. So I did some more check on it, and I got to know the story of Captain C.P. Krishnan Nair. He was born in 1923 at a time when India was still under the British rule, in a rather very lower middle class family. His father worked as a bill collector in Kerala for the government, and he had a very meager salary. His mother owned a 2-acre plot of land in which she would grow coconuts, and with that, the father and the mother would raise their children. C.P. Nair was one among the 8. And the turnaround came in his life when he was in 11th standard. He was in school. The school actually was being run by the local king of the city where he grew up. And on the final day of his graduation in 11th, the king came and he addressed the students. And he was quite taken aback by the immaculate way of the king's communication, the clothes that he was wearing, that he was able to see the human potential. And while the king was addressing and motivating the students, a poem occurred to him, and when the king concluded, he took the courage of going to the king, and in the mic he narrated the poem, which I'm paraphrasing, that if the 1,000 suns were to be combined, that what kind of impact would it have on the universe? He said that's the kind of impact that you have had on me and other students today, because you have inspired us to do more in life. And he said that education is the biggest thing that we can do for each other. And the king was so inspired by this youngster who had the courage to face the mic and the king and express his thoughts, that he made a commitment that from now on, for your higher education, I will sponsor. So Captain Nair, with that scholarship from the king, went on to educate himself in the college. He also served in the British Army for some time, and when India became independent, he joined the Indian Army as well. And in 1950, he got married to his wife Leela, who was a daughter of a mill owner, a textile mill owner. And after having served in the army for a few years, he took premature retirement and he joined his father-in-law because the textile mill was running into losses. And with a lot of dedication and ability to take risks and overcome challenges, he was able to turn around that textile mill in a few years and went on to take it to a very profitable level. And then at the age of 65 is when he set up this first hotel, and after that, over the years, he was able to create a chain of Leela hotels that actually meant luxury. And he very often would say that it's not the luck that makes a difference, it is the courage that you and I are able to muster from time to time and learn and overcome challenges that can enable you to live a wonderful life. So I'm sharing this story with you in the hope that you and I can keep gathering such stories. These are real stories, and inspire ourselves to do better and better. Once again, a pleasure to be interacting with you, and I look forward to again interacting with you on this wonderful platform in the times to come. God bless you. Jai Hind.